Hello, YouTube. You missed 30 seconds of nothing, so we're good. In case you don't know what this is Grim Dawn. It's a Diablo-esque kind of game, but very much more story and lore oriented than, say, Diablo 3. And there's no, as far as I know, there's no real end game grind. I guess you can play through the game multiple times, but also cave here, really? I think I killed this guy before, but I don't remember. Remember, he's significantly higher level than me. Oh my god, yes he is. You keep doing that. Okay. Sorry, I've forgotten a little bit what I'd done. I guess I might as well, since I bothered to kill him, I might as well take his treasure. Epic two-handed. Trying to be a little more careful about what I pick up. A little bit. I'm not picking up like magic weapons I can't use. I'll pick up pretty much all rares because they sell decent, even if I can't use them. Alright, so I've been down that way. Yeah, guys, it's been like, what, 3 or 4 days? 4 or 5 days since I played this, so give me a minute to get back into it. Ooh, I have no dynamite. Okay. Also, I do want to mention, if there's anyone out there that was wondering what happened to episode 4 of the Fallout 76 thing, for whatever reason, it got stuck on the processing mode for YouTube, and I'm gonna have to re-upload that tonight, probably. It had been quote-unquote processing for like a day and a half. Usually it takes a couple hours, so I think it broke. I think YouTube broke the video. So that's the thing. And I'm still kind of on the fence about this game. Not in general, I mean, it's a fun game, but whether or not I want to keep streaming it beyond a day, there's a lot of really good things coming out. We've got Darksiders on the 27th, and then we've got Path of Exile's new league on, which is generally a far more exciting game than this. So we got Path of Exile's new league coming out December 7th. But we still have, what's it called? We still have Dying Light to finish, which that's a good game. I played enough of it to know I think I want to finish that game for sure. And I've finished most games I've played so far on the channel, but actually all, I think. This might be the first one that, depending on how today goes, I may, just because there's so many games that are going to be coming out that are out, I may put this one off for a while. Hell, I may even kind of beat it on my own time and come back later as a high level and show you guys some of that stuff. But I was under the impression, because a lot of what I play is story games, I was kind of under the impression that sorry, got a little lost. I was under the impression that there was going to be a lot more story to this game. Most of what I play story games, I like being able to, or exploration games like, you know, Fallout 76. I like to be able to interact with you guys a lot while this is going on, and this game doesn't really have a lot to interact about, I guess. Bad way of saying it, but it's not as much story as I thought. I thought it was just going to be constant. You good? It's a lot of me staring at items and going, I don't know what I want. I don't know what to do. And I think a lot of that's just me being new at it. But at the same time, we'll see how it goes. It is a lot of fun, though. And the first day I played, man, I had quite a few people in here talking about how it was their favorite game of all time, and kind of bonkers. Blew me away. I didn't realize this game had such a following. Let's clear out everything, I guess. That was no joke. So I'm finally noticing that I'm taking enough damage to for my constitution to kick in. The little overlay bar here that regenerates my health. I'm assuming, from what I know, that if that constitution bar goes down to 0, that my health stops regenerating, and that's a little frightening. So many things to look at, though. Definitely the kind of game where you gotta explore everything. Starting to take significantly more damage from things. Whew. What's down here? And so far, it's a lot of like zombies and bugs. There have been some cool bosses for sure, but
that skill's not ready.
and that bomb attack is absolutely insane. I need to see something, by the way. Does that actually? No. It doesn't seem like it gets a bigger radius. It does get a lot more damage. And a knockdown effect. I'm assuming enemies can have some sort of knockdown resistance, but yeah, that's good. Yeah. I don't know why they decided to do the colors different than every other ARPG. Where, like, green is magic, blue is rare. Actually, I've forgotten. Who are you? Harvey the Drifter, you broke my door. Oh no, the Rotten Walkers are gonna hear you and they're gonna find little Walter and me. Wait, are you rotten? No, no, you couldn't find us if you were. They would never think to look here. Were you just talking to that doll before I walked in? What doll, are you crazy? That's my son. Stop talking about him like that. Look at him, he's alive. No, better, he's perfect. Such smooth, perfect skin. Not like those rotted ones outside. Okay. I did. I had a bunch of people with me last time I played. You mean like followers? No. This is, you can have pets, but I haven't had pets for this game. Yeah, I put you on as VIP, man. But you've been here more than anyone else by a long shot, and we played games together and all sorts of stuff, so I figured I'd give you the first shot at that. I just unlocked the ability to do that. Hitting the 50 mark apparently immediately does. Diablo, maybe? I think maybe Diablo. Because I had a little wolf pet and like another guy. By the way, if you hear bumping around, that's the wife. She's... Oh, okay.
How's it look?
Nice. She made earrings. Pretty cool, actually. They're longer than I thought. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. I played Diablo on stream 2 or 3 times. Aw. I didn't want to kill him. Oh well, I did it. He was a crazy person. Okay. Love you too. But Diablo kind of looks like this. Sort of. How do I get in here? Oh, in here. I was saying earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this on stream. I read that it was a very story-heavy game, and I'm not really getting that. It's slower than most action RPGs, like just general combat-wise, and it's also not really story-heavy, so playing it on stream is kind of tough, because there's not really much to say a lot of the time from either end of the screen, so I may go back to Dying Light and Fallout, because Dying Light's a lot more, I don't know, exciting. This game's fun, though. Worst case scenario today, if by the time my first break comes around, if I'm just like not feeling the vibe of streaming this, yeah, Dying Light's the big zombie one. So you can understand why that one's a little more exciting to stream from probably both angles. And it has like a pretty like consistent story too. This apparently does. It's just I haven't been seeing much of it. A lot of the story has come from like, you know, picking up little pieces of paper and things like that, and that's all right, but that's like Fallout story. And if I'm gonna play, you know, if I'm gonna play a story game, I might as well play, or like a semi-story game, I might as well play Fallout.
I can't do that yet.
Although this does have pretty explosions, so, you know, it's got that. For you. Open a rift gate and send you to safety.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, I do know you love Fallout. I'm actually really enjoying, it's 76 too. I said it at the beginning of the stream before. Yeah. Before you got here, I think. I did do some offline stuff, or well, non-streaming stuff in Fallout, where basically I finished. Oh, you were here? Okay. Well, then you heard. Yeah, I finished decorating and I went and sold a bunch of stuff. Cleaned up my inventory. So tonight, I'll be able to get into actually. I now know some more things about that game. Ah, nice. I now know more things about that game that make me feel better. One,
That skill's not ready.
there are multiple factions. So even though vendors share like money, like their stock of money, there are different factions, so you can actually find multiple vendors that have money on them at a time. It's just you can't go to like all the train stations have vendors, and they all but they're all synced up, so they all have the same 200 caps. But if you go to a different area, I think it's the Responders, the Raiders, and then there's like some others. Each faction has their own cap for their vendors, so you can actually make something like 800 caps a day, which is good. Yeah. Yep, like him. So that's actually really good to hear. Also, one other thing, I found out that yes, there are raiders, but very few. It's more of a raider faction. It's still mostly run by robots. Actually, it's entirely run by robots, but it's like raider areas. What else? Oh yeah, it's not worth it to bulk stack your stuff. For some reason, it only, yeah, Robo Raiders. It only, whatchamacallit, lowers the weight by like 10% on 2 of the items, and some of the items are actually heavier when you stack them because, you know, glitches, or bad programming. What else? What else did I find out today that's helpful? Oh, you can use the Skyrim trick. I don't know how far you are into Skyrim. I remember you said you were playing it. But you know how in Skyrim you have to level up your like abilities by using them? There's definitely a cheater way in Skyrim where you could hold on. Takes a little focus, this game does. You could basically get like really cheap materials and craft like dirt cheap like armors, like leather bracers. You can make like 100 of them and level up your stuff real hard, and then you could break them down for more leather and then do it again. Well, because Fallout 76 has that system where when you break stuff down, you have a chance to learn the mods, how to make the mods for them. You can literally craft with all of your extra materials, which helps your stash too. You can craft, like, say, leather arm pieces, and I made about 300 of them today. And then when you break them down, even though you crafted them, you still have a chance to learn mods. So that's kind of amazing. Not only does it help with your stash space, but You learn how to make mods faster. So that's also good. Anyway, enough about that. We'll be playing that later. Yep, exactly. I guess it's kind of like you learn the I don't know, you learn how the items are made so you understand better how to. I mean, it's a stretch to say that makes any sense, but yeah. That's how it works. And obviously you can do it with guns too, but you find so many guns in the world compared to armor. Like, for instance, I unlocked the second tier of improvements for leather armor. So I made a couple pieces of leather armor that are, like, whatever it's called. There's, like, padded, and then the second one is, like, banded. So I made a couple pieces of banded armor, and then I put the pocketed thing on it. And, I have, like, 6 or 7 other mods I can put on it, like asbestos and lined, and yeah. So that makes that whole process seem a little less, obnoxious, I guess. All right, I have. Oh, I got another level. Jesus. I have a devotion point. I just keep leveling up. I want to level up. Sure, why not? Make that bomb stronger. Yeah, it is. You know, it's kind of neat because people are really finding things in Fallout 76 that no one knew about. People are finding out ways around things. People are finding all sorts of. Oh, I already did this one. Man, these underground dungeon things are like the towns are like labyrinths. It's absolutely nuts. Okay. Wait. Jesus, that is a lot of damage. That's actually really good. Frost for Fallout 4? I don't believe I know what that is. You hear something. Harbor Master's log. Also, stop. Another boat arrived with hooded prisoners, dozens of them. As usual, a wagon was waiting for them, but from what I hear, it doesn't take far. One of the loading boys came back from Burwich after visiting their new doctor. He said the wagon something stop. Stopped outside the warden's mansion. The lad asked about the prisoners, and one of the handlers said rehabilitation. Not sure what to make of that. There've been over a dozen of these prisoners in as many weeks. I just don't see how they can fit them all in that mansion. I don't care how big that place is. Krieg won't be keeping prisons worth of no good thieves under his roof. Something peculiar is going on here, and it don't settle right in my stomach. Might have to send word up the lake to Malmouth. Give one of them inquisitors down here to look into this curiosity. Can't say I want one of them inquisitors poking around here much either, though. They make a man uneasy. Weird. Oh, it becomes a survival game? Nice. Curious how this level up thing goes for this new ability I got. Like water thing. How does that work? Current level 1 of 20. Oh, it just gains experience. Adds damage to it. Yeah, okay, cool. I also found out something else that makes me feel kind of stupid. Apparently following the story of Fallout 76 for at least a while is amazingly important. Apparently a lot of the rewards for finishing those quests are like really important, like plans for stuff and other things, so yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing some of that tonight. And if you're gonna be on, we can both do it. But yeah, I finished 2 story quests and then just started exploring, and apparently that is not the right way to do it. I saw a thing that was basically saying you should finish like at least the first 5 or 6 before like wandering around. I was like, oh, I didn't do that at all. This is new in it. Now, jerks.
That skill's not ready.
My God. Holy crap, man. Oh, I'm walking in poison, that's why. God.
I can't do that yet.
Wondering what the hell is going on. Yeah. Yeah, I figured you'd probably be playing at some point today.
I can't carry it. I can't carry it. My inventory is full.
Oh, I get that. Oof. That hurts. Hurts a lot. Oh, that's it. Like the entire thing. Let's get the hell out of this place. Jesus. Poison everywhere. B. Another quest objective up here and I missed it. Where was it? Somewhere? Help? Access the Warden's cellar. That's the one that I'm on. Huh. How do we get out of here? Oh.
That skill's not ready.
There we go.
That skill's not ready.
And I will admit, by the way, even though last night's building thing was kind of like rough, it was a lot of fun. Oh, been here. You know what's funny though? Actually, this is a good story.
That skill's not ready.
I thought about, and actually I changed my schedule for tomorrow. I thought I was gonna play Dying Light first, and I still might actually. But my new plan was to have a special surprise for tomorrow, because I've been talking about how Fallout feels like Bethesda's trying to make Elder Scrolls Online in the Fallout universe. And kind of failing, unfortunately. I downloaded Elder Scrolls Online again. And I messed with it a little bit today, and I was like, wow, this game is like actually not bad. So I might play that first tomorrow before Fallout. Just to give like a comparison as... kind of like what they were trying to do with Fallout versus what actually happened. Yeah, ESO's fun. I forgot how much fun it is. It's a pretty good game. Even with my severe MMO burnout that I have in general from playing, God, I played EverQuest 1 for half a decade, World of Warcraft for half a decade. I played Rift, ESO, Neverwinter, played so many. Yeah, but does it have nukes? I mean, no. But it does have Daedra, which are still pretty cool. Okay, I have to go in there, but I'm gonna go back to town first and sell stuff. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh yeah, I got stuff to race. Third entry, fourth entry. Inquisitor Creed. I finally arrived in Burwitch after passing through the dismal area known as Whitemire. For years, tales of supernatural occurrences have circulated around Whitemire, and indeed the name itself makes one uneasy. I hadn't put much stock in them, but my recent experiences led some credence to the old tales. Nevertheless, I've reached my destination. It seems the warden of Devil's Crossing, who resides in Burwitch, somehow anticipated my arrival. A footman greeted me as soon as I entered the town and insisted I accept Krieg's invitation to be put up at his manor. I find it peculiar, but I've accepted the offer as it may be my best chance to investigate the manor myself. Going to make this entry short, as I've just been summoned to join Krieg for supper in the dining hall. This should prove illuminating. I've been a guest to Warden Krieg at his manor for over a week now, and my suspicions that something terrible is going on here grow with each day. Every day I set out to some destination in or around Burwitch to investigate yet another unusual crime or ominous rumor. Some are easily dismissed as more mundane human crimes or merely fantastic tales, but many of my investigations have come to darker conclusions. I feel there is a pattern emerging here, but I cannot yet put the pieces together. There are peripheral cases though, and the main purpose of my involvement in them is to give pretense for my prolonged stay in Burwitch. Krieg himself has become the focus of my primary investigation, despite an overwhelming conviction that Krieg is not what he appears to be and is almost certainly involved in some sort of unnatural activity. I found no irrefutable evidence of wrongdoing that can be used to open an official inquisition. Much of the manor itself is closed off to me. There are rooms upstairs for which Krieg and other visitors come and go, but I am not permitted to enter. Stranger yet, I've awoken in the night to sounds like the creaking of wagons moving along the road, but then looked out my window down upon the village and seen nothing. Where are these sounds coming from? A game of cat and mouse continues, but as of yet, I am not certain who is the cat and who is the mouse. So far in this game, a lot of the lore has come through this kind of stuff, which is cool, But unfortunately, the quests taking me here, like the quest to access the Warden's letter, which this is all referencing, the quest by itself has told me more actually about it. Whereas, like, these things are a lot of, like, flavor. Not really a lot of... You do get lore bonuses for reading them. But it's not really a lot of, new information? I've taken possession of my assigned vessel, the local prison warden. I appeared to him in his bedchamber and proposed the joining. I had anticipated fear and skepticism, but these humans are apparently all too ready to enter into any pact they believe will profit them. Krieg is not a particularly strong-willed human, but he is persistent and constantly scratches at my consciousness. I have him under control, though. Krieg's position as an incarcerator of other humans will greatly facilitate our efforts. His expansive dwelling has a massive cellar that I believe we can use to fashion underground transit. And so he's been taken over by an ethereal, it sounds like.
What do you want?
If I'm not mistaken. But we gonna do something about that. Found a curious note in Burwich. It mentions you by name. I wouldn't believe anything that says it's slander. Explain yourself. Now this doesn't look good for me, but hold that weapon of yours a second, okay? I sabotaged the water pump, but I had my reasons. I was a prisoner here back when this place still served as an actual prison. When the world went down this slith hole, I stayed here with a few others. It's the safest place I could think of. Clearly Bourbon thought the same when he showed up with the rest of the survivors. Things escalated quickly. I'm sure it was us who fired first, but it was them that fired the last. Those prisoners that survived were driven out and set free. Now call me a coward for all I care, but I hid when the fighting got ugly. Came out later looking like another refugee and no one was the wiser. Never could forgive Bourbon for what he did to us, though. The cult of Chthon, not a bunch of people you want to cross. Obsessed with the blood of some fallen god, or maybe it's just blood in general. They made me an offer. I sabotage the water pump, I get safe haven at their hideout. Get back to Bourbon, find a new home. 2 birds with 1 stone. It wasn't until I attended one of their underground meetings that I realized I was mixing with the wrong crowd. Believe me, I've been affiliated with some pretty twisted individuals before. Ran out of there before they were done with the first initiate. You don't want to know what that entails. I do have one of their keys, though, the prize for the mistakes I've made. Let's make a deal, eh? You don't breathe a word of this to Bourbon, and I'll give you my key along with directions to their lair. There'd be plenty of stolen belongings there ripe for the taking. Don't try anything funny, though. I keep that key well hidden. Don't want to raise any suspicions. Well, this is interesting. I actually have a choice to make. He's kind of a traitor. He is. I don't know where John Bourbon is. This guy?
What's with all the commotion?
Irene was sabotaging us. He damaged the well pump.
I trusted that son of a slith. Thank you for uncovering this betrayal. Who knows what other damage he could have caused if left to his devices.
Cool. Do what I can. Oh, for the record, anyone, the big thing that VIP badge gives you, you can post links in chat now. So, obviously, by this point, you pretty much know the rules, but if there is a link that you feel is worthy of being put in chat, feel free. Just don't, overuse that. Don't start spamming it, but figure that'll be helpful to us. In general, people don't have to go to Discord if there's something that's really important. Yeah. Nice. never relevant to the conversation that's being had or anything like. Yeah, you can post. Actually, oh wow, I didn't think about that. Clips would have to be. Yeah, clips would have to be allowed too. Like, not just anyone could post clips. I never thought of that. That's the thing.
Come see what's
That
left
is a
of
thing.
my wares.
Yeah, of course. Or even if it's an external site, even if it's something that's like, you know, the Twitch clip from last night about, you know, don't raid someone's house or whatever. Or why not to raid someone's house. Any of that kind of stuff's fine. Just don't start posting like random music videos from YouTube or, yeah. I think mine does. I can't imagine that my bot would like freak out over a clip, but it's one of those things that I kind of don't know until someone tells me because I'm allowed to post clips. So. That's a ridiculous two-handed sword. I mean, I don't use two-handed swords, but holy God, are you serious? I guess I technically could. Well, never mind, I need to be level 25. But, yeah, I don't have any reason I couldn't two-handed weapon. Zeke, cunning, energy regen, lose out on some spirit. Upgrade. Yeah. Movement speed. Physique. Yeah. I want a lot of this stuff, but so what is this? Wow, that's a huge upgrade. Attack speed. Oh man, I lose the lightning bolt though. That thing is so amazing. I sold a nuclear keycard. Nice. By the way, today I watched a nuke go off on a stream, and the streamer was literally standing right outside the circle. That's insane, by the way. Absolutely insane. Like, the whole screen turns that, like, radiant, like, reddish brown color, and you actually see, like, the shockwave of it blow all sorts of debris past you. It literally looks like... It looks like Fallout 4 when you start going down the thing, when you see the explosion come over you at the very beginning. It looks like that, except you're standing in it. 4% all damage, 2% spirit. No movement speed. What are you doing? We'll lose some health and health regen, but a little bit of health. Good. Not for me. Energy, cunning. That's almost... The one I have is almost useless. Okay. out. Hey, what's up? Cool. Thanks for being here, guys. IR here. And happy erranding. Need viewing windows? Yeah, probably. I like the physical damage. I do physical damage, don't I? I did it. Yeah, I do a lot of physical damage. Physical and lightning, though. But, that's so... Sorry, this takes me a little while, but I'm trying to compare stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I actually want. Health. Physical damage is nice, but... Yeah. That... No. 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 Need movement speed on boots. Real bad. Health, defensive, resist. Oh, I can't use it yet, right? Yeah, level. Which I'm almost level 20, so. Okay, cool.
See you around.
Got something you just stashed?
Complete. Sleep fur. No, I have one of those. It's not. What is this? What else am I missing? This one? No. This one. 30 health and constitution? Yeah, sure. It's pretty good. Use that to level 20. Can I...
I'll keep an eye on this.
You have an armor smith now, right?
What brings you to my forge? Hey,
I
don't
do.
get killed out there.
What am I doing?
Stashed.
Hey, got any more scrap metal?
Takes 3 scrap to make. I guess you can put items in here to make it stronger. Interesting. I've never done any of this before, so I have no idea what I'm... Oh wow, I can create... Jesus. Ether crystal, emerald, and steel. Huh. There's a lot to this game.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left. Iron well spent.
Okay. Speak to Darlet. Nice.
Something broken down?
Oh, I could have done this. Strip component parts and augments from items. The process and results in the destruction of either the item or the component part. But you can choose which one to salvage and which to sacrifice. Nice. Break down powerful magical items into their basic parts. Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay. Do it. There we go. Let's go down into this, whatever this is. Whatever the crap this is. Alright, there's a waypoint. I could have just used that. Never mind. Hey, nice. And okay. Okay. Next level energy cost. Sure. Mess with those a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. I have heard that they are working pretty hard to implement a lot more things, like increased storage or stuff like that. I heard an idea today that was brilliant, actually. It's a little borderline like pay to winny, but what if they added storage expansions in the pay shop? Now I want to like clarify that by saying I've played for a couple days now and I already had over 1,000 like credits, which is I think the equivalent of like $10 of real money. So I don't feel that, I mean, it's basically like spending achievement points for extra storage space. I don't feel like that's too bad. It would allow people to spend real money for extra storage space, but you get so many of those achievements and those daily achievements and stuff that I don't feel like that's necessarily bad as long as they didn't horribly overprice it. Yeah, I had like 1,000 something. You know what I bought with them? I spent 300 of my credits today to buy a, what was it called?
That skill's not ready.
I think it was called a clean generator. So basically the little generators you put in your house now no longer have black smoke chugging out of them. Yep, I did that today. You can buy like outfits and costumes and stuff too. Nothing that changes the game. Wait, you can call lightning strikes? I don't know about all that. Oh, and the generator's identical. It's literally a skin for the generator. That's all it is.
I can't do that yet.
In fact, you have to have unlocked the original item in the game to be able to use the cosmetic version. So yeah.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, in this game, I thought you were still talking about Fallout. Damn. Yeah, it's a thing on my weapon. See the right up there? Granted skills, lightning bolt, 10% chance on attack. It does lightning damage in a small radius around whatever I hit. And generally, in games, in these types of games, any kind of yeah, I know, right? My brain. Any kind of area of effect is really good. Because aside from bosses, you're basically always going to be swarmed by half a dozen things at once. Come on, lightning, do it. There it is. I know, giant spiders. Spooters. Well, all the loot. That's the thing. That would be an awesome weapon, like bug spray. Or just carry around a citronella candle with you and it just keeps bugs away. Be awesome.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
What's up, guys? See people flooding in. Well, trickling in. Yeah, you did say something about that. Guessing that didn't work out real well. Oh, really? Yay! I kind of love the clown suit because it makes a pretty serious game a lot goofier. Well, yeah, I figured you meant in game. In real life would have been even more amazing, actually. Oh, you bastard. Come here.
Can't do that.
Good? Everything dead? Okay. Aha. Jerks. Better. Hi, kitten. Ooh. Okay. Just being in this room hurts. See if there's a reason to be in this room, huh? Do it. Kind of. Oh, I had to go through that room. That was brutal. Hi. Buddy, what you doing? Hi. You wanna play games too? Hey, goofball, come over here. Other side. Hi. My cat, I'm sorry guys. He's literally just like digging his claws into my leg and I have no idea how to deal. Holy crap. Ow. Hi. Buddy, come over here. Come over here. Now jump up. Come here. Come here. There you go. You big dummy. So, what horrible thing is going to happen to me here? Only assuming. Oh, or maybe it's just more crazy. Oh, can't go there. This way? My kid. Buddy. Say hi to everyone. Nope. Huge. And I broke it. Oh, I broke it so hard. I saw your Discord thing, by the way, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it's entirely possible to stream for 200 hours in a month and stream every day, and without any viewers, Twitch doesn't have any reason to give you the affiliate status, so I understand why they do it, but that's, from everyone I've talked to, that is like by far the hardest part to achieve, is averaging 3 viewers a day, so. When I say that you all make a difference every minute of every day, you have no idea how true that is. Well, now you do, but... Broken stapler, really? It's pretty good. Woo! I want to get to the boss of this is what I want. By the way, have you seen inside a, whatever it's called yet? Have you seen video of the inside of a, like, post-nuke area? Because if not, holy god, that's an interesting one. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Yeah, there's like level 68 stuff in there and all sorts of craziness.
Can't do that.
Look kind of bonkers. I definitely want to do that, like, you know, 10 years from now. Yeah, but in a in power armor, you don't even get any radiation from it. I don't want to go up that way. Yeah, let's do that. That's maxed out. Yeah, well, I mean, there may still be places, but yeah, he was walking through there and not getting any radiation, so. I think he'd be a little dumb to walk through one of those areas without power armor, though, so... Personal opinion, anyway. I'm officially off the map. Oh, okay, here we go. I was going the wrong way anyway. Damn. Sorry about that. My my cord got caught on my chair. Alright, time to deal with these because they keep summoning stuff. Killed him. We good here? Jesus. Nope.
That skill's not ready.
Right, up through here. Here. Ooh, hi. You hit real hard.
I don't have enough energy. Okay, so I'm definitely going up against harder enemies. Like a level above me.
Whee! I guess it did say this guy was possessed by the Aetheryte or whatever they're called, so guess I'll allow it. It makes sense that there would be all these crystals down here, but my god. Oh, hi. Yes, please. Oh. Okay. Find the Warden's laboratory. You know it's a boss when you finished all the quests except one, and they're not giving you any new ones until you do. That's how you know it's gonna be a big old boss. And they put like 1 million waypoints in too. Laboratory, the Warden must be nearby. I'll read these when we get back to town. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, he's in here somewhere though. I know how it goes. Kill all the little guys before taking on the big guy or you'll get swarmed. I'm really afraid though. I don't think I've had like a legitimate boss fight yet. Oh my god. You have a lot of health there, buddy. Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh, you were dead. My bad. Done? Working on it. Oh, right. Some of these rooms. Woo!
I can't do that yet.
Levels? Levels! Okay. Push Shaman a little further. kind of like shook at the sheer just like
Can't do that yet.
I don't know what to call it. I mean, I've been in this area for like 40 minutes, which is insane. Usually it's like do a like 10-minute dungeon, kill a boss, go wherever. And if there was more like story involved, I'd get it, but
That skill's not ready.
I'm a little confused. Ooh, that felt good.
I can't do that yet.
You're still there. Hi. Yeah. Jesus, and nothing in here? Damn. Nope. Insane. This place just never ends. Oh, that was good though. Hi, buddy. Man, those axe guys hit really hard. I need to be more careful. What was the sound? What was the sound that it made? Holy balls. Me! Run in circles around him. Okay. That was scary. That was a root. Couldn't move. Already been here. Where am I going? This way and then this way. Ah, okay. Who would build a place like this? It seems horribly impractical. But what are you gonna do?
I can't do that.
Stop. Please. Shield? Damn it, I don't want an epic shield. Want an epic gun or a crossbow or armor, anything. I've gotten like 7 or 8 epic items so far, and not a single one has been one I could use. It's been like swords and shields and I don't know. Already making me rethink the idea of doing a ranged character. Jail. Man, that bomb is gonna save my butt so many times. There we go. No more spawning things. Stop it. Coming after me? There you are.
That skill's not ready.
He says enemy hero killed, but I don't know if that's different from a boss or what. Blueprint, Relic Inferno. What is it? The relic. Loot does respawn in Fallout 76, yes. Not like immediately, but it does eventually. Yeah. Probably every couple hours, honestly. And then, of course, you can always just, log out, log back into a new server and loot it. Assuming no one else has.
I've been expecting.
Oh, hello, boss. Ow. Just die.
When I'm done with you, I will crush your friends.
There we go.
Damn it. My true power!
Oh, you're not dead. There we go. And a chest? It's my lucky day. Reaper's Touch. What is this? One-handed axe. God damn it. Okay. So this character I've made has a ridiculous amount of, like, burst damage, but it's not sustainable.
Is it finished? The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind. But there are many more Ethereals up.
So you must be the kid that's causing us. Aye. Before we do anything, we'll need to...
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good
Cool
use.
looking anyway.
Got something you need stashed?
Stuff. Wait, is that what this has on it? Yeah. Can I add that to it? Can. That's amazing. Oh wow, we already got one of them. Jesus. These are like special. All right, so here's what I'm thinking.
I'll keep it stashed.
I don't know. I picked that up.
It's safe with me. Promise.
So here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking that I'm gonna call it on this game. I do enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, actually. It's a really fun game. The problem is it's fun in a different way. It's fun in a way that I could sit here for like 8 hours on my own and just grind through it. But that's really what it is. All the dungeons and areas are like 20 to 40 minutes long, and it's literally just throw a bomb, shoot some electricity, walk 10 feet, throw a bomb, shoot some electricity. There's not a lot of change up, and I understand that, and then throughout the game you enhance your character over time. Like, I've added that like tsunami wave to my little electric bolts and, you know, powered things up, and I already saw an item I can put in an armor that makes it so when I get hit I shock everything around me. Like, that kind of stuff's cool. But if I'm gonna sit here for 4 hours playing this game, and like an hour and a half of it is going to be me you know, looking through items to see what I want to like put on that's like 2 damage better, or just repeating the same action over and over, I'll do that on my own. I mean, I always have a couple of games that I play exclusively off stream. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep this as like an off stream game, just because, I don't know. Aside from the first day when a couple people stopped in and were like, oh, it's my favorite game, I don't feel like it's a great streaming game. Maybe in the very late game when things get insane and you've got like 80 skills to balance and stuff. But I mean, right now it's not much. It's just not much to talk about. There's not much here. So I'm not talking bad about Grim Dawn. If it looked interesting to you, feel free to try it, most definitely. It's a good game so far, and I'm probably going to keep playing it, and I'll let you guys know if I get much farther in it, what I think about it. But yeah, I think we're going to switch it up for the night. We're going to go over to Fallout 76 once I get back from my little 5-minute break, and do that for the rest of the night. Game still kind of got its hooks in me, and I mean, to be honest, I think it's a much better streaming game than Grim Dawn. So at least from my perspective, at least for my personality, for, you know, I try to say things without being rude or mean about it. I like Grim Dawn. It's a good game. I'm going to put it over in my game shortcuts because I'm not going to be playing it. So I think going forward, and I'll adjust my schedule tonight, I'm going to be doing Fallout 76 and Dying Light, because Dying Light definitely has its exciting moments, especially when you're running around at night getting chased by stuff. And in general, the process of like inventory management in Dying Light is pretty minimal. You know, a few minutes every hour as opposed to like 20 minutes every hour. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I hope that wasn't too rough for the first couple hours. I really, you know, I try to keep things enjoyable, but there was times in there I was like, I have nothing to say. I'm literally just shooting things over and over and over. But thank you for talking about Fallout 76 for part of that time, because kind of like get the chat going. But yeah, so I will be back in 5 minutes. We will play Fallout 76 the rest of the night. I'll update my schedule both below the stream and on my Discord, !Discord, if you want to join that. And we'll probably be doing a lot of Fallout 76 and Dying Light all the way up until Darksiders. Okay, cool. Yeah, Darksiders comes out the 27th, which is what, like a week and a half? Yeah, 10 days. So we'll probably be doing a lot of Fallout 76 and Dying Light up until then. Hell, I'm 22% through Dying Light after 4 days. So I've got a lot to go. That said, yeah, I'll be right back, and we're going to do Fallout 76. Let me actually, while I'm here, Go ahead and change that. I'm going to update my stream right now with you guys here because that's what I do. Cool, that's done. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hang out if you want to explore the wasteland. And probably do some quests or something. Hello. Let's do this. Play some Fallout. Oof.